Okay then. Right, here we are in the Council Club. It's been, I don't know, maybe it's been a little while since I last played. I've been trying to decide what to do next, and I've just been sorting around some stuff around the house. I think I've done a little bit of alchemy. I made some pretty cool potions. I can't remember if I did that on the last episode or not. But yeah, some fortify intelligence potions. I know, dangerous territory, but yeah, some good fire shield potions. Yeah. So I did some alchemy. Had a rifle through our journal to look at any unfinished business we have. And I was considering going up to the Shirgorad region again. Maybe go hunting for those pirates that we heard about ages ago. But then I remembered we bumped into someone a long time ago in, I think it was Molagmar, who said he had well, he talks about something. He had some kind of interesting quest that he was looking for help with. But at the time, he deemed us unqualified to help. The cheek. So, I've decided today we're going to go back there and see if we can.
Are about to become very close.
Okay, Galbadia. Give it a rest. See if we can convince. Well, see what he has to say to us now. Because it has been a long time. I think that was in Volume 1 when we ran across this guy. He was in High Elf, wasn't he? So let's go to Aldrun. Now, if we don't get any, if this doesn't lead anywhere, we will go up to the North Islands and start hunting the pirates again, which has been on our to-do list for a long time, but honestly, if I can help it, I wouldn't mind just not visiting that region again for a little while. So, yeah, is it Margan we're going to? I think so. I can't see a thing. Where's the trade house? I think that's what we're looking for. Yes, it is. I remember her as well. Yeah, she's in the Thieves Guild, isn't she? I think. And this was the High Elf I was thinking about. Elanion. Alright, let's see if we are impressive enough now to change his mind. Yes, I'm still looking for someone who is willing to make an arrangement with me, Siltanelia. Go on. I've already told you the basic nature of the arrangement. That was a while ago, though. Remind me. I wish for someone, perhaps you, or perhaps another, to assist me in recovering a lost heirloom of my ancestor, Ancalaistra. Yeah, okay, I'll read this again because I can't remember it at all. I come before you as a lesser scion of the noble clan Erinior. We are one of the older and greater of the many bloodlines of the Somerset Isles, and we have many wise and powerful arcane masters in our history. Ancalaistra is the greatest of these, our most revered ancestor. It is the wish of the current heads of my clan that I retrieve a lost heirloom which belonged to Ancalaistra, and which we believe has come to rest here in Vvardenfell. I tell you this so you understand that for me this is no petty quest for an artifact of power. This is a matter of grave importance. It is a matter of honouring our ancestors to whom we are eternally indebted and in whose shadow we may yet grow wise and strong. I cannot entrust this mission to any bored adventurer who comes my way. We're not bored, we're just at a loose end. Retrieving this lost heirloom will be dangerous, and I must be assured that you have what it takes to succeed. What assurances can you offer me? Right, okay. So I can boast of my power, my cunning, my deeds, or my determination. And I think our best bet, after all this time, we've done a lot of things, so maybe we should speak of our deeds. Oh no. If your deeds were so great, surely I would have heard something of them by now, but I have not. Good day to you, High Elf. Yeah, well... let me tell you about some of my deeds. And I'll tell him about some of the quests we did on the mainland for the Thieves Guild, and how we used our cunning and our wit to overcome our obstacles. Here we go. Cunning and guile are, in my experience, laid claim only by the very cunning or the very foolish, and you do not strike me as being a fool. Yes, I'm willing to entrust you with my mission on one condition. Before I tell you more, you must swear to me on your honour and on the honour of your ancestors that you will see this mission through to the end. I must know that I can trust you. Well, okay. Yeah, as one high elf to another, we swear that we will see it through to the best of our ability. Will you swear the oath? Yes, Of course we will, yeah. I accept this as proof of your solemn commitment to our arrangement. For my part in this arrangement, I swear on my honour and upon my ancestors that should you return the lost heirloom of Ancalaistra to me, I will give you a most powerful treasure of my noble clans as payment. Now, I will tell you the story of Ancalaistra and how she was betrayed. Ancalaistra was a sorceress who stood tall even amongst the wisest old masters of the Psijic Order. God, you don't hear about the Psijic Order very often, do you? She walked the Tamriel for many centuries, seeking out neither glory nor fame, but using her knowledge and mastery of the otherworldly powers to guard against creatures of darkness. If you think that these are dark days now, the days of the First Era were darker still. Horrors for which there are not even names now walked freely then. Ancalaistra was one of those who fought those horrors. Okay. She was the greatest of any of my clan, Erennior, and we continue to strive to refine ourselves in her image. Yet perhaps she too had a great flaw of her own. She was too trusting. Ancalaistra kept with her a powerful Daedric retainer named Belial. Some keep Daedra as their servants, but in her kindness, Ancalaistra addressed this Daedra as her friend. She even gave Belial a sacred heirloom of our clan as token of friendship. Her kindness was poorly repaid. Belial waited until Ancalaistra was at her weakest, drained from one of her encounters with a powerful foe, and then it struck from the shadows like a coward. The treacherous Daedra killed Ancalaistra, the greatest and kindest mistress it had ever known. Knowing that Clan Ereneor would hunt it, the Daedra escaped to oblivion, beyond our reach. It took Ancalaistra's gift, the heirloom of which we now speak, with it. This was many ages ago, but now I believe Belial has returned to Mundus, to Morrowind. It is here now. It has buried itself away deep within one of the vast Daedric ruins found in the north of the region known as the West Gash. I do not know which. The West Gash, so... Okay, I've got my map here. I'm going to do some cross-referencing now and see where we haven't been. This is the task I entrust to you. Find Belial, retrieve the lost heirloom of Ancalaistra and return it to me. If you can also banish the Daedra back to oblivion, you may do so, but this is of little interest to me. Daedra cannot die. They always find their way back to Mundus if they wish it. It is the heirloom which I seek. So, a Daedric ruin in the West Gash. Now, we really haven't explored the West Gash very much. At all. So, let's have a look. Alright. So, there is one by here-ish. And there's another one kind of here. Now we've passed that one. I remember running past there. And from what I can see, there are two which hug the mountains by here. So that's 4 Daedric ruins altogether that I can see on my map here anyway. Oh, that's going to be a bit tough, isn't it? Yeah. Right then, back to the house, and I better grab some equipment. First of all. Okay, I've gathered my equipment. Are we going to take Bogda with us, or will she just be a pain? I'm going to leave Bogda behind. And yeah, I'm going to maybe just scout out the ruins today. What's the best way to do this? Aldrin, then Siltstrider, I think. I'm going to scout them out. I'm going to visit the 4 that I think are there. And oh, should I take... No, I'll do it myself. And if I find anything particularly tough, I will leave it for now and come back in force. But we're looking for a Daedra called Belial. take me to Cool. What time is it? Okay, it's night time, so we'll wait in Cool until morning. And then I'm going to check out, I think, the 2 ruins near here first. That makes sense. So I don't think I've actually been into either of those. Oh, the trade house is locked. What was that? Oh, well, if there's nowhere for us to stay for the night, we'll just get moving, I suppose. Right, okay, here's the first one. Looming in the distance in the night sky. Listen to the crickets. Do you hear that? All the pitch is bending. There's something with sound effects on Morrowind. The pitch changes depending on, I think it's like your height or something, like your y-axis. I've always noticed that sometimes when you jump, the pitch on like the water streams and stuff kind of bends. I'd be interested to know why that happens. It's definitely a thing though. Hello. Bye. Right. Actually, now I'm thinking about this, Belial's probably going to be kind of tough. Oh, thanks for the warning. Oh, amulet. What am I looking for? Didn't I have... Oh, the witch charm, isn't it? That's the one I'm looking for. I love silencing mages. It's hilarious. I've just realised I haven't repaired any of my armour. Damn. We'll go to Nesis to get that done, I guess. I like the head wraps. It's kind of cool, actually. Is that better than my bug 7? No, the bug is better. So what was he doing? He was just hanging out in this little courtyard? Fair enough. I can hear some heavy footsteps somewhere else, just a clan fear. Clan fear fight. Oh, I can hear armoured footsteps now. Can't get on that. Come on. Right, here's the entrance to Hlaalu. Looks like a mage. This that's good news for us. I haven't got the mirror hotkeyed. Excuse me, guys, while I just sort out my inventory. There it is. What's that? Sanctuary.
Come on.
Ow! What the hell spells that?
There is no escape.
Enough of this.
I don't know what spell he hit me with then, but that took off like half my health. Not that I have... I don't really have that much health, I suppose. This isn't a statue you can talk to, is it? Oh. Hi. Oh, fuck. I am going to wait until that winged twilight is gone. There's no point in fighting that. Wow. Clanfear's doing quite well. Whoa, the glitch attack. Alright, let's go.
Come on.
Easy. I'm going to turn the music up a little bit. It's a bit quiet in here. That's maybe a little bit loud. Right, this wasn't... no, you can't talk to this statue. We've got some cursed gems by here. It's not worth it. A locked door. It's weird. Damn, did that just damage my endurance? That is a bitch of a trap. Not that I'm not sure what endurance does though, kind of passively though, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. Well, this feels positive because this is unusual. Who are you? Malexa. You don't look like another one of those cultists. Please, you must help me get out of here before they perform whatever unholy ritual they've got planned for me. A ritual, you say? They kidnapped me while I was travelling with my husband, Sasson. Please, you must help me escape and return me to him. Well, where is he? Won't you help? Yeah, come on then. I believe he's east of this shrine. Okay. Can I tell you to wait? Yeah, wait here. Oh god, that noise scared me. Oh, that looks like it's... That's it for this, this shrine. Oh. Or maybe not. Sunken vaults. This looks promising. There's someone down there. It looks like a Legion guard from here. I'm looking for hidden items on any of these other levels, but I can't see anything. Alright, here we go. He's coming up here. Can you get to me? He has a lot of health. Ah, what is that burden? Stop casting burden on me. Oh, that's a Daedric axe. Shirt of Sanctuary. I brought the Shirt of Sanctuary with me, by the way. Ow.
It's nothing.
Die, fetcher.
Enough of this! Oh.
Huh. Gordel. That is a Daedric war axe. Immense. It's not that valuable, is it? I thought it was worth more than that. Looks like he's down here alone. Yeah. Response to Barrow's speech. Interesting. That's locked. Some exquisite clothing, why not? Elemental burst scroll. That's a bit crap. Right, they just gave me a load of Rising Force potions, which always makes me a little bit suspicious that there's something up. But I didn't see anything earlier. Something on there, perhaps. Yeah, maybe. Oh, I know what I should be wearing. Where's Bingo. Oh! It's a person. Wow. I did not think I was in the right place. I would have gone straight past you. You're not hostile, apparently, and you look really scary. I presume that's yours. Okay, okay. Ah, okay, we went to the right place first try. Belial. Your pardon, mortal, but I have no desire for company. Well then. I don't have anything to charm you with. I don't have any of that equipment with me. I do have Sheogorath's signet ring to fortify my personality. Best I can do. Very well. Your persistence, I think that's meant to say. Your persistence intrigues me, if only momentarily. What is it you wish to discuss? You're Belial. I've been looking for you. Yes, I am the one you call Belial. It is curious that you know me. How do you know me, mortal? We were told about Ancalaestra. That is not a name which I expected to hear from you. Ancalaestra died many centuries ago in an ancient Daedric citadel which lies deep beneath the modern-day city of Mournhold. I know this. I was there. How do you know Ancalaestra? I sense that your interest in her is more than purely academic. I don't know what to do. Well, I need to get the artifact off him somehow. So if he's going to fight me, if I explain why I'm here, then he's going to fight me. That's that, I suppose. I'm going to explain to him that I've been sent to retrieve an heirloom for Ancalaestra's ancestors. An intriguing story. It is strange how tales change over time. Strange which details persist across ages, and which details change or are lost. I was indeed a trusted servant of Ancalaestra, and Ancalaestra was indeed betrayed, but these things did not happen the way that this Elanion believes. I have a proposition for you, Silternalia. Do you wish to hear it? Yeah, go on then. My proposition is this. I will tell you my own story of Ancalaestra and how she was betrayed. You will listen. After this, I will leave the fate of this heirloom to you. You may ask it of me, and I will give it to you freely, if that is what you desire. Return to me when you have considered my proposition, mortal. Well, I suppose that's only fair. Go on then, tell me your side of the story. Have you come to a decision about my proposition, mortal? Yes. Tell me your story. Very well. Ancalaestra was all that Elenion has told you, and much more. She was a mortal spellweaver without peer, even in the lost days of the First Era, when many of those you call your heroes walked in the flesh. For her power and her insight, she was chosen to be one of the Sigic Order, and for her refusal to be still and watch as events she deemed unacceptable unfurled around her without acting, she was cast out from that order. She walked with those whom you think of as legends now, as their equal. She advised Indral Nerevar for a short time. During the latter days of his rule, she brought to heel the great and terrible Moroluk, I don't know who that is, who ravaged the eastern cities unopposed before her coming. She was there in Gilverdale in its final hour, and though she could not stand against Mologbal alone, she did what she could to save some number of its denizens from the horror that befell the town. I haven't heard of that either. You have not heard her name before because she did not seek open greatness, but she was great nonetheless. In the beginning, she summoned me in the same manner that most spellweavers summon Daedra, as servants tightly bound by wards and incantations so that they may do their masters no ill. She summoned me, and she summoned another, a Dremora lord named Kashti Drur. We were her servants in the beginning, but over several centuries she came to trust us and lifted her wards. We stayed with her and served her with honour by our own free will. For my part, I was impressed with her humility. It is so rare a quality to find beside intelligence and especially beside power. Yet she possessed more humility than any I had ever known. She walked quietly and solemnly, and she considered her actions and the use of her powers very carefully. Ancalestra was not a hero blinded by immature passions. She saw the world for all its bleakness and its pain, and did what she could in a careful and analytical manner to make it less bleak and less painful. Wow, this is one hell of a story, isn't it? In time, the trust between Ancalestra and I grew so great that she entrusted me with a sacred heirloom of her bloodline. She intended it as a token of her deep and enduring respect for me, and also as an apology for the arrogance with which she had called me to her in the beginning. I began as a summoned slave to her will, but in time I became her trusted companion. Perhaps even her friend. I regret her death very much. Belial falls silent. Yeah, I won't interrupt, I'll just wait for him to start speaking again. Your pardon, mortal. It is more difficult for me to speak of this than I had anticipated. But I will finish what I started. Kashti Drua was of a different kind to me, less thoughtful perhaps, more direct. It did not see Ancalestra in the same light that I did. It tired of her concern for the greater good, one might say. It was frustrated by her thoughtfulness and by the meticulousness with which she approached the world, and her place within it. Even so, I did not anticipate its treachery. In the early years of the Second Era, Ancalestra did battle with a great and terrible emissary of the Daedra Mologbal. I will not speak its name. She banished it back to the depths of Cold Harbour, but the battle drained her greatly. It was then that Kashti Drua struck. It made as though it was assisting her. I did not see its true motive until the blade came forth from the shadows and the blow was struck. Ancalestra died in great pain that day. Her face was like a mask of frozen, bloodless shock. Wow. I fought Kashti Drua, but for all my rage, the Dremora was greater than I. I was defeated and thrown from Mundus back to the depths of oblivion. I remained there for many centuries. My only consolation was that Kashti Drua was not able to take from me the heirloom of Clan Erenior, Ancalestra's greatest and most precious gift to me. It was a smaller consolation than you can imagine, mortal. Now my story is ended. If you ask it of me, I will give you the heirloom which you seek. It is the very same artifact which Ancalestra gave to me centuries ago. You may also try to fight me and banish me to oblivion again if you wish. It would please Alanion if you could do so. You may even return to Alanion and break your oath to him. Oh yeah, we've made an oath. I don't think Silternalia cares too much about an oath. No. I'm struck by how many choices you have, mortal, and by how little difference any of them will make in the end. Yeah. So I have to say I'm tempted to believe Belial. Just because he's the first Daedra I've ever spoken to, which hasn't just immediately tried to kill me. Even when he didn't know who I was and why I was here. At first he just told me to go away. So I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. Do you know Elanion? I have no thoughts on this Elanion. There is nothing in what you have said about him which interests me, though in fairness, this would be true of most mortals. Okay, fair enough. I think, then, we should make our decision. I await your decision with some small amount of interest. Yeah, don't you want to keep the heirloom? It was a gift to me from one who I cared for, and one whom I should have served better than I did. Perhaps there is some part of me which desires not to be parted from the heirloom. But Ancalestra does not lie within the heirloom which you seek. Her essence is gone from this world, and I will retain my memories of her no matter what you decide. You place too much weight in this decision, mortal. It does not matter in the end. Nothing matters in the end. Well, you know, do you have a preference either way? No, I do not. Do what you wish. Well, in that case, give me the heirloom. Very well. Blade of Arenior has been added to your inventory. Okay, thank you very much. Let's have a look at it. Oh, it's a really good weapon. I quite want to steal it. Absorb health and fatigue and paralyze. You kidding me? That's insane. Well, I'm guessing he doesn't mind me having a look in here then either. Check for traps. Whoops, don't rest. We have an extravagant ring. And nothing much of any interest. Right. Right, so do you have anything else to say? Speak, and I shall listen for some time. You have what you came here for. Do you feel satisfied? Do you feel triumphant? Oh, well, I kind of did until you said that, and that's kind of taken the wind out of my sails a little bit. Well, okay, I guess we're done here. Lucky we came to the right place. First try. I promise I didn't know he was here. Huh. Right, okay, I don't know what I'm going to do with this blade. I'm kind of tempted to steal it. It is really good. Let's give it a bit of a test run first. Hey, there's a key. Uh-oh. That probably would have opened the door where we found this lady. I forgot about her, actually. You still here? Yeah, sorry I've been so long. I've been chatting with the Daedra. Yeah, let's go. And I think she said her husband was to the east, so let's get her to safety first. Oh. This way. Can you get down here? Yeah. So that was pretty cool. I like Belial. I like the idea of talking to the Daedra and learning about how
I'll make this quick.
how the whole summoning thing works from their side. And, you know, just, I wonder where he's from, because he doesn't look like he's from a... Oh. Where are most of the Daedra? Where's, because Oblivion isn't a realm. Oblivion is just what you call all of the realms. Like Cold Harbour's a realm of Oblivion, isn't it? I think. What is Mehrunes Dagon's realm called? Or is it just called Oblivion? I'm not sure. On Oblivion, we should find that book. That'll probably tell us. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, he looks different to the other Daedra you normally see, so he's probably from some weird plane of Oblivion. Right, they're Ashlanders in there probably, aren't they? So maybe her husband is in the inn? Yeah, what's your husband's name again?
I don't know if I like this.
Ooh, oh, it's just a scroll. Whoops, sorry. Well, he's not here then. You're not going to say any more on the matter. I'm sure she said it was to the east, as my journal say. East of the shrine. Okay.
I'll have your head. You're beaten. Die, damn you.
Ah. That's a person. Is that a...
Run or die.
Oh no, don't get killed by a rat. This looks like it could be the guy. Must be. It is. There you go, there's our good deed for the day. Thank the gods you found her. I can only imagine what those bastards had planned for my Malexa. Please, take your reward, and I'll make sure to let House Redoran know of the service you've performed for me today. Thank you again. Okay. Well, some points with House Redoran can't go amiss. Anyway, I think that's all I have time for today. I'm going to think about what to do with this short sword. I don't know whether there's more to this quest and I should hand it in and find out what happens. Or should I just steal it? I kind of think Silton Elliott would just keep it for herself, because it is pretty good. Maybe we can return to that high elf in Molagmar, but it's not Molagmar. Margan.
Stand still.
Maybe tell him that lie to him, say that Belial didn't have the artifact. Yeah, I might. We'll see. I think I'll go back to him without the artifact and see what I can say to him. Anyway, we'll do that next time. And also next time we're going to go in here, I've decided, because I've just kind of automatically walked to it while talking. So I guess we'll check this out, but that'll be next time. For now, I am going. Bye-bye.